had a client that was bringing in really good revenue and I fired him. On paper, everything seemed fine with the client. There was good revenue coming in. The team was fully staffed. Everything looked stable. But the client was having a lot of challenges and a lot of chaos, which is okay. They had unclear ownership. They had all sorts of issues that are normal to work through with the client. One particular thing about this was the client company kept being bought by different venture capital firms, and there was kind of this ongoing stream of new management coming in. And the latest management team they brought in were very abusive to my people, verbally abusive, mentally abusive. And despite trying to talk with them and getting them out of that behavior, they crossed a line and I fired them. So I didn't have perfect data. There were just signals that I was following. These include team frustration, missed expectations, a pattern that was not improving, but was actually normalizing in the wrong direction. In my book, Fail Hard, Win Big, I talk about protecting your integrity. And the cost of protecting it is always lower than the cost of losing it slowly. And that was key factors in this decision. I called the client directly many times and explained that we can't continue working in this manner. And I gave them a clear transition plan. No ambiguity, no slow fade. It was per the contract. We are going to exit the termination rights. Here is a detailed plan that we will follow through and make sure everything's transition. And that was how we handled it. And through having started over 30 companies with 20 of those failing and 10 succeeding, I know what it looks like when something is not going to turn around. And every one of my failures taught me something. And that failure isn't something to fear. It's the data that you need to win and the data that needs to get out. Well, certainly the lesson here was that a bad client engagement quietly impacts everything in your company, from morale to delivery to how your best people show up. And not all revenue is good revenue. And when your team feels it, that's the signal you need to follow. And from a Sonatafy perspective, we're very direct with our clients. It's not about a sales presentation. It's about if it's the right fit. And we're always going to tell you, not all revenue is good revenue. And when your team feels it, that's the signal.